the 10th of March, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning again. This is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here, Yeshiva Samanafshi here in Yerushalayim. Zoom. This is our second share in the morning. We're learning Hilchos Megilla and the Mishnah Berura. Siman Taf Reish Tzadi Siv Yud Zayin.
Okay, so Yud Zayin says, Minhag Kol Yisrael Shahakorei Uposhet Ki'igeret L'harot Hanes Ukashe Yigmor Choser V'korcha Kula Umevarech. Okay, so it's the minhag, the tradition of all Israel,
Right.
that the reader reads for all of Israel.
And that the minute Kol Yisrael Shakora, no, that the Hakora, the one who's reading reads, and he's Pashut Kigeris, and he opens or unravels the Megillah like an Igeris. I mean, we're not really familiar with these things because when they used to send messages and things through parchments and things like this, it would be a certain way they would unravel it. You'll take a look on Purim and you'll see how they unravel the whole Megillah and they fold it over and under itself, and that's the custom that they used to have of reading these documents and that were written in parchment.
Okay.
Basically, that's in contrast to the way we read the Sefer Torah through with the spindles on the scroll, like a
Right.
scroll. And that's in order that we should the Ros Hanes, right? The Ros Hanes. So that's
To show the miracle. Okay.
yeah.
I guess it's sort of like the old-fashioned town crier, with the announcement from the king. I guess.
Yeah, that's exactly right. True.
Okay, so Poshet. Okay, so he unwinds it like leather to show the miracle. Kashe Yigmor. So when he finishes, the reader finishes Choser, so he returns it, I guess, rewinds it maybe.
Right.
The Korcha Kula, all of it. He has to make sure all of it's rewound.
Right.
And then he says a blessing, which I guess is done for after the reading of the Megillah.
Right. After this is the bracha afterwards, and this is the bracha. The bracha is not said until after it's been refolded.
Okay, so when he finishes, he refolds. Okay. So should we do the Haggah?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So let's see. So it says, Yesha Katuv Shenohagim Lomar Dalet Pisukim Shel Geula B'chol Ram. Oh. So it's written, they write, that it's a tradition to say there are 4 Pisukim of redemption. They say that in a loud voice.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like he's going to enumerate them.
Right.
The Hainu, that is, Ish Yehudi. Okay, he's a Jewish man. Mordechai Yatsa, and Mordechai went out. And then La Yehudim Haita Ora. To the Jews, there was light. And let's see, Ki Mordechai HaYehudi. And because Mordechai the Jew, I guess. V'cheino hagim b'medinot elu. hachazan choser v'korei otan. Oh, and there's a tradition in these states that the chazan goes back and reads them.
Right.
So that's sort of like when they do the groggers, the reader goes back when it's silent again. He goes back and to where he's, I guess, where the groggers started, so
Right,
that I
that's
guess everyone can hear the whole Megillah.
right. It's wise. They do that as a precaution that in case sometimes the garglers start early, and it could be muffled the original word. So they go back to repeat the word that instigated all the noise.
Ah, okay. And Od Katbu, and it's further written, Shenahagu hatinokot latzur tzurat Haman al eitzim vavanim. So it's, I guess it's a tradition that children form an image of Haman on wood and stones, Olitov Shem Haman Alehen, or write the name of Haman on them, Ulahakotan Ze al Ze Kidei Sheyimache Shemo. And they, I guess, beat them or.
Right, they beat them, right? Good, very good.
Okay, Ze al Ze over and over, so that his name is erased.
They banged them one on the next. They banged them together.
Oh, bang them together. Okay, so that in order to erase his name.
Right.
Okay. Al derech, I guess it's tradition, I guess.
Yeah.
Macho timche et zecher Amalek. Oh, okay, so this is a tradition to erase the memory of Amalek.
Right. So this is our way of simulating. This is a simulation of our desire and will to fulfill Hashem's commandment to eradicate and annihilate all memories of Amalek.
Okay, hold on.
Why do we have this focus on Haman? It seems to me that what's going on here is between the Jewish people and Hashem. Haman was just a puppet that Hashem used to create the situation in order to get us to do tshuva. So I would think we would ignore Haman and say he's irrelevant.
Well, okay, I tell you what. You want to bring that hold that question till tomorrow, and maybe we can discuss that tomorrow, Lou?
Okay.
Right. Okay, bring that
Wait, tomorrow we won't be doing this. I guess maybe on Monday.
Get tomorrow, because tomorrow you said you may not be with us tomorrow anyway.
Well, tomorrow I might be late.
Right.
But I'll be here.
Okay.
But Monday actually is when I won't be here, because Monday I have an eye doctor appointment. They're gonna probably dilate my eyes, and it's a whole big procedure. So
yeah,
maybe on Tuesday.
yeah.
Maybe on Monday. That's Sunday. I'm sorry. Sunday I won't be here.
Yeah, because I mean tomorrow during the Chumash parsha, this might be a good thing to discuss during the Chumash session tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right, great.
Yeah. So if you remember, remind me. If not, I'll try and bring these points up. We'll discuss it. It's worth talking about it because it's an important point in understanding what we're supposed to be doing on Purim and what Parsha Zachor is all about and what Amalek is all about. So it'll be good. We can do that. Bli. Okay.
Okay. Vishem Rishaim Yerkav. And the name of evil ones should rot.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Umizeh tarbev haminhag she'makim haman shekorin hamegillah beveit haKnesset. Okay, so and what from here, the minhag, the custom, I'm not sure, shenish tarbev.
I think it became that it was incorporated. This from this.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the minhag was incorporated to hit let's see, to hit, let's see, Haman.
Right.
Makim Haman, they hit Haman when they're reading the Megillah in the synagogue, in the shul.
Right. Right.
Oh, okay. The Ein Levatel Shum Minhag, and this minhag should not be nullified.
Or you should not nullify any minhag.
Oh,
Right.
any minhag.
You're speaking in general now, right?
Oh, lil og alav, or make fun of it. I
Right.
guess.
Right. Don't scorn or mock it, ridicule it.
Wow. Okay.
You see these Jews there on Erev Yom Kippur. He's taking these chickens and waving them around their heads. You start making jokes out of it and fun of it. No, don't do that. It's a minhag. There's very good reasons why we're doing these things.
Okay. Let's see. Alav. Okay. Kilo lechinam hukba'u. Okay. Let's see. Lechinam, because they weren't established. Hukba'u.
Right. They weren't for without. Chinam really means without purpose.
Oh, without purpose. Oh, so they weren't created without purpose. Okay.
Right.
Very interesting.
Okay. Let's see.
So let's see. Mishna Berura on Yud Zayin would be Nun Hey. Yud Zayin is Nun Hey.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. Nun Hey Hakore, Shahakore. So that's when the person is reading. Aval Hayichidim Hashomim b'Megillot Ein Tzrichin Lifshot. Okay, but what the individuals that hear the Megillah, what they don't have to, Lifshot.
Like to unravel the Megillah.
Oh, they don't have to unravel it.
Right, meaning the Baal Koire who's reading for everybody, so he by the Bima he should unravel his Megillah. But the people who are listening, they have their own Megillahs. They're not required to unravel their Megillah. But here, if you take a look at the Sharat Sion in Sif Katan Nun, the bottom of the page there adds a point about this.
Okay, let's see. At the bottom of the page. Oh, Nun. You said Nun?
Nun, right.
Okay. The Kimdumeh she'eino hagim kain ela kol echad poshta ke'igeret. Oh, this what you just said. So they unravel it like a leather.
Right. That so the Mr. Brewer said that they're not required to do it, but the short scene adds, it says it seems like the minhag is that people do it. So So what's the, so I guess you could say it's rishus. It's rishus that you have rishus to do it if you want, and if not, no.
So Poshta means to unravel.
Pashta means literally to open it, literally means to open it up.
So they probably have to fold it over while reading it because it's very impractical to not do that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Megillah, I'm sure, could be long enough, even from a laning table, it could hit the floor if it's not raveled up. You want to treat it with respect.
Right.
And what is the first word? Kim du meh.
Kedum, it seems. A dimion is like a comparison, or sometimes it's like even an image, or so. So keduma means it's a verb form. It means it seems. It seems. It appears.
So I'm confused by the logic here. It seems that it's not customary to do so. Rather, every person unravels his Megillah.
Right. He says if you take a look, it seems that people are unraveling their Megillas.
Ah, okay. Even though it's not customary to do so.
Well, no, the Mishna again. The Mishna Berura said that the individuals don't have to do it. They do not. All the Mishna Berura says that individuals don't have to do it. But now in the Sharatzian, he's adding that the custom seems to be that people do unravel.
Oh. It's not the custom like the Mishna Berura says.
Right. Meaning the Mishna Berura is telling you the halacha. According to halacha, you're not obligated to do it. But if you take a look around, it seems that people are accustomed to unravel their Megillas.
I see.
Okay.
I said, so they have to hold it in their laps or on their stenders then.
Well, if you have a stand, it's good to be at a table, because it's, again, you're not, these kind of things we're not used to handling very well. They roll up, it's not, we're used to handling books and all, magazines and other things like this. We're not used to handling these kind of parchment items. So it's something which we're not so expert at rolling and folding and all these kind of things.
So is there, I'm just curious, is there the same rule like in the Torah, if a letter is missing or a word is scratched out, are the rules the same with the Megillah?
Well, again, Likat Dila, you have to, Likat Dila should be written perfectly without any mistakes or omissions. But the B'diavad, I'll just in brief, the Megillah is different than Sefer Torah. There is different. Yeah, it has different rules.
Okay, even though it's on parchment and it's hand printed.
Yeah, no, it's in some ways it is very similar to a Sefer Torah and also Tefillin and Mezuzahs, but in some ways it's different.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so Nun Vav is uposhet k'igeret, and he unravels it like a leather. Hainu she posheta kula. Okay, so he unravels. This is just the opposite of what I said. He says that he unravels all of it. The Eino manicha Perucha ella kofel ota daf al daf. Okay, and let's see. He doesn't minicha rest it, I guess, or place it. Minicha.
Yeah, it's not
Like
placed.
Kerucha.
The manicha kerucha ela kofel. This is meaning it shouldn't be placed in a way that it's like rolled up, like it's unrolled but unrolled backwards. Ella koifo also daf al daf.
Yeah, so you what's the right word? You place you sort of fold it on top of each.
Exactly. You fold it on top of itself. Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's right. And you'll see, if you watch carefully what they do before, after, again, Ma'ariv is you daven Ma'ariv, and then after Ma'ariv, after the Ma'ariv, Shmon Esrei of Ma'ariv is finished, then usually give a bang, and everyone knows that they're going to start momentarily the reading of the Megillah, and they open up the Megillah, and that, if you watch carefully, you'll see them unrolling the Megillah at that time. And then they'll get ready. They'll probably give another bang, and people will now know that it's getting closer. And then they'll start saying the brachas. Then they'll be off and running with the Megillah.
the Yizaher Shelo Yigreha Al Gabe Karka. Oh, this is what I was thinking. And be careful that it should not drag on the ground.
Right.
Wow.
Because again, if you're in a stender, or just like at a small table, again, since you're not used to the way these things work, so it could be sometimes they're very stiff, right? And they don't fold easily, and they could pop out from underneath itself and things like this, and it could fall. So you have to be careful not to let.
Okay, the ayin, the pri migadim shekatav the lav davka al gabe karka. Oh, so the Pri Megadim says it's important not to have it drag on the floor. It's sort of critical.
Right, it's right. I saw, however, that if it has for shalom does fall, a person doesn't have to fast. If I remember seeing correctly, in the has for shalom, if a Sefer Torah should fall, then the people who see it fall, they have to fast. But if the Megillah falls, I think the halach is you don't have to fast. But,
Lav Dafka, doesn't Lav Dafka mean it's not actually?
no, not necessarily so, right? So it's not necessarily so that it has to fall onto the floor, right?
So in other words, if it falls somewhere else, it's also a problem?
No, it's saying like this. Then you have to read the next part of the Mishna Berura. Lav dafka agabi karka, hu adin tulya me'ala shulchan v'istender nami genai the kasev kodesh. Meaning, let's say you just have it hanging over the table. It's hanging over. It's dangling. The other end of the Megillah is hanging over. It's dangling in the air, in midair. That's the genai. It's treating it with a lack of this respect. So you shouldn't do that.
Okay. Od katav sheha pshita yihye kodem shematchil levarech. And further, it is written that this unfolding should be done before the starting of the bracha. Oh. I guess that's so he's prepared.
Right. That's the whole thing. There'll be a minute or two before, like I said, after after they finish Shmon Esrei Ma'ariv, they give a bang, and then people get ready to Megillas, and the shots will take out his Megillah and unroll it, and fold it over itself and under itself, and then give another bang and then start the brachas and go straight into the Megillah.
Yeah. Oh, so it says, yeah, Kedei shelo yihye hefsek, so that there's no interruption ben bracha l'kriyah, between the reciting of the blessing and the reading of the Megillah.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Let's continue on.
So if it's, I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
So it's fully unwound, and as he's reading, they fold it. So it doesn't hit the ground.
Right.
And then I guess after, well, we didn't get there yet, but after the final blessings, they rewind it, I guess, then.
While it's being read, I think what they do is roll it up as it's being read.
Oh, okay.
Then at the end, they have to re-roll it to the back. They have to reverse and re-roll it all back to the end again. to get to the beginning.
Okay, so are we on Nun Zion, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, Choser v'korcha kula mivarek. Okay, so he returns it and rolls it, all of it. Oh, so he does re-roll all of it, and then he says the blessing. Okay, I guess we read this before. Okay. Rosella Mar, so that is to say, she korcha kula, that all of it is, I guess, wound up. Umanicha lefanav al ha-migdal. So let's see. Meantime, he places it before
Alam Migdal. I'm not sure what
Migdal's a
the,
tower usually, I thought.
yeah, I'm not sure what the Migdal is. Not sure.
Maybe it's a laning table. I don't know.
Could be. Not
Okay.
sure.
So and after that, he makes the bracha. Ta'am dignai hu la Megilla shetayeh munacha kach. Okay, so and the Tom, the reason, let's see, I guess for this, dignai.
It's somewhat disgraceful.
Oh, it would be disgraceful for the Megillah. Should it rest like this? I guess. Drag over the table or hit the floor. Okay.
Right. Good. Okay, I think that's about our time.
Oh, we ran out of time already.
I
Oh,
think so. Okay.
okay. Very good. This is very
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, Be'ezrat Hashem. Okay, so hope to see you tomorrow, Mitzvah Hashem, and everyone have a good day.
Okay, you too, Rabbi. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Lou.
Have a great.
Bye-bye. And you too. Bye.